And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Go ahead and say it, Ed. Go Tigers!
When I woke up this morning, I was feeling pretty dangerous.
You like that? You like that?
F it. Jamar's down there somewhere.
In the New Orleans Saints select Marcus Davenport.
No!
Splash Brothers. Yeah.
It's playoff. Keep going, Brace.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
If it doesn't fit, you must acquit.
What is up, guys? Dirty Boots Sports, and we are back with episode number 186. This is March. The time has arrived that
it's the best time of the year.
Yeah, that I start learning. I start learning who's good at basketball in college. I start learning who's what players are good, and then I know everything about them for the next 3 weeks.
Yep.
And I can tell you anything about this freaking tournament. I am ready. I've studied. North Carolina's going to win it all. Easiest region there is. I'll take that right now.
They do have a very easy region.
But we got Izzo round 2, maybe.
Yeah.
January, February, Izzo.
Yep.
Shout out to Trades Green. How about that?
Woo.
Just got a freaking big interview with him. That was awesome. That'll be going out.
Future college basketball player.
This is March. Is he going to get LSU over the hump?
He will be a very good addition to this recruiting class that's coming in.
Next year might be it.
That might be it. Year. Yeah. Because I get a few out of the portal, bring 3 of the freshmen that got coming in, could be fun.
And some of the other SEC schools will be a little bit down, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Tennessee would take a step back, got to.
Auburn's going to take a step back.
Kentucky probably will lose a lot.
Yeah, they're losing a lot.
Florida, I don't know what they've got.
Florida's good.
They're always good.
They're going to be good.
Mike White's got them boys in Georgia fighting.
He does. He does. I hope he can.
Didn't they finish last?
Nah,
No,
they were good.
That would be Vanderbilt.
That's Vanderbilt? Oh.
Stackhouse is gone.
R.I.P. Not really R.I.P., but his job.
Texas made the tournament. It's like a 7 seed. Oklahoma was first one out.
First team out.
Everyone thought they were a lock in, too.
Yeah,
That's kind of shocked. Yeah.
Basically.
Freaking Virginia.
Dude,
Virginia.
Tweet of the day was that guy saying he would rather watch Indiana State's players park cars than to watch Virginia play basketball in this college tournament.
It'd be bad enough if Virginia got in as an 11 seed and they're just they're playing Thursday at noon, but they're in the first 4.
Yeah, dude, they suck.
They have a standalone game that we have to watch on Wednesday night, Tuesday night, whichever one. So that's just,
I'm gonna go to the sports book real quick and look at that over under and go ahead and tell you to bet the under.
They're playing who? I said I know everything about the bracket. I'm already down.
They're not playing Colgate. They're playing Colorado.
Is it Colorado State or Colorado State?
Colorado State.
And then the other one is Colorado and Boise.
Over under 118.5.
Oh my God. Over.
Just for comparison's sake, Wednesday when Grambling State, congratulations to Grambling.
Shout out Graham fam, baby.
When they play Montana State, their over under is 134. So
118? I'm taking the over. I'll say it right now.
Our SWAC champions, Grambling State Tigers, are projected to have a higher score game than the third team to come out of the Atlantic Coastal Conference.
Fourth.
Is Graham Fam playing on Tuesday or Wednesday?
They're Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay.
5:40 on Wednesday.
Good. And
I'm excited for them. That's awesome.
I hope they win. I want them to play Edie.
I do too.
They'll take down Edie.
They take down Edie. I'm going to Grambling that day. I'm storming
where's
Edie G.
the
Robinson
flag?
Field.
Get the flag. But yeah, this bracket, it's set up very fun. Maybe a Grambling versus McNeese Sweet 16 matchup. How about that?
If Grambling makes a run, that'd be crazy.
DQ could have done it.
Heck yeah.
I looked at his game log after they clinched. He had 35 in the semis his senior year to get them to the SWAC championship, and then they lost.
Dude was so good, man. He's like 5'9".
Yeah.
Still could hoop.
But yeah, we ought to get into this. Let's get it started, man.
Absolutely.
It's March. Let's start at the top bracket.
You didn't tell them what we're going to do.
Oh, yeah. So how we're going to go about this, we're going to go through the bracket on ESPN Tournament Challenge. Shout out to our group. Go join it, Dirty Boots Sports. I'm not really sure who the admin is. I don't think it's me.
I think it's Rayleigh.
No, it was me last year, but I was trying to make the group, and they said name taken. And I went and just searched the group, and it was already there. So maybe the group stayed. I don't really know. But join that up, and then we're gonna have some type of prize. I'm probably put it out tomorrow, maybe $200, something like that. Maybe throw a hoodie in. I don't know what sizes we have left. But yeah, we're gonna do something for that, and then get the winner of that. The freaking winner last year was a random guy from Minnesota. Yeah, that was it happened. I don't even know how he joined, but I remember that.
It was because he's a Saints fan.
Yeah, and
we
were like one of the few podcasts that talked Saints.
Linked up with
Ross.
No, the guy from Minnesota that won the bracket challenge last year.
That's right.
And I had to ship him the hoodie.
Oh, my God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What a moment that was.
I need to message that guy again.
Tell him to join. Yeah.
Hey, hit us up real quick if you hear this.
Yeah. I think he found us because of the state of the franchise episode that we did. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Because it was titled like Rebuilding the Saints or something like that. Didn't work.
Nah.
We
signed Nathan Peterman though.
Nathan Peterman, man.
Yep. I mean,
we didn't. What did y'all see? What Ian Rappaport said about Justin Fields? Multiple teams offered better deals, but Fields preferred to go to the Steelers, and the Bears honored that wish, since they were basically doing him dirty anyway. So I thought that said a lot about the Bears. You know.
Yeah, but it doesn't say a lot about him.
Yeah.
He can beat out Dangerous.
I mean, we don't know what those teams were either. He probably wanted an opportunity to still play.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been
start.
some of the other teams that have been rumored was like Philadelphia.
I mean,
I'd rather go to Pittsburgh than Philly.
He was told he's the backup.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he's already been told
he
that.
knows.
Yeah, but it's going to be for a year.
If he's behind Russell Wilson as opposed to Jalen Hurts,
he knows he has a shot, like a way better shot.
With Arthur Smith calling plays. Ugh.
Yeah, he's got a shot.
Hey, he turned around Tannehill.
Ugh. Yeah,
he did turn around
and their best receiver traded.
He's got worse weapons now than he did in Chicago.
Hey, they got Van Jefferson. They signed Van Jefferson.
For all we know, Arthur Smith just might not be a head coach.
Yeah,
kind of like Cliff Kingsbury. He might be better as an offensive dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you are who you are.
If he turns around Russell Wilson, that'd be the story of the year.
Hey.
They're going to go 9-8. So
no, it's a guarantee.
We're talking football again, man.
They might go 10 now. 10-7.
Is Russ worth a win?
Yeah.
Maybe Arthur will put Justin in. Maybe
it is kind of
Justin
crazy though. Like they went 9 wins with the 3 quarterbacks they played.
Yeah.
If Russ doesn't get at least a 10, that's a bad look.
Yeah. Maybe Justin Fields gets a little bit of a wildcat formation. I don't see Pittsburgh doing that, but I don't know if Mike Tomlin believes in that. Maybe he's been tired of seeing Lamar do it. Let's go basketball. This is March. Start with the East region. The UConn Huskies going for back-to-back championships. First ones that would happen since 2007. Florida.
Yeah, I was about to ask when was the last one.
Florida. I'm not even sure if anyone's been close. Like I can't think of a team that went back-to-back Final Fours even.
Villanova won 2 in 3 years.
That's right. Nova did do 2 and 3. Butler went to the championship back-to-back years.
It's Florida has been the last one.
Yeah, Florida was 07. Butler had back-to-back appearances, but they lost them both.
Yeah.
Just
Final Fours is impressive.
It is.
Dude,
very.
It's because you're playing so much basketball.
It's so hard, man.
It's so much has to go right.
Well, and especially today's basketball.
Yeah.
With the portal and all that
parity
stuff.
As it
Everybody's leaving. Yeah, like it makes it really tough.
He's wearing a T-shirt.
So UConn is going against Stetson. First ever appearance. One of 2 teams, them and Grambling, are the first ever appearances, and they're drawing UConn and Purdue. At least Stetson doesn't have to go to the first 4, though.
That is true.
We pulling the upset here?
No.
UConn's very good.
Stetson's decent at baseball usually.
Yeah, they are.
They usually make regionals.
UConn had, I think, I would say one of their down games yesterday against Marquette, and I think they ended up winning it by 15. Like, everything was going wrong for them. They weren't playing very well, and then they won.
Dude, they're very, 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 very good.
Did you hear the quote from Patino before they played them?
Yeah.
They were like, how are you going to beat UConn? He said, we need 3 of their players to get COVID. You can't say that, Rick.
Yeah, he didn't even miss a beat when he said it.
Rick don't care.
That's why Rick ain't in the tournament.
I think
Rick's like, COVID, no.
I think Rick's not in the tournament because Rick was dogging his team a month ago, talking about how bad they were.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't a good selling point.
Another little domino that people are talking about, but I think New Mexico was already in.
Yep.
But New Mexico winning and officially locking in a bid, his son being the coach.
I didn't know his son was there until today when I thought, I wonder where his kid's at. I looked him up. Oh, well, we got one Patino in it at
Heck
least.
yeah. Who's being led by, who his best player is? Eddie House's son.
Really?
Yes.
Does he wear the long socks like Eddie did?
I don't know about that, but he has a country voice.
Of course he
No,
does.
not country voice. He sounds like Patrick Mahomes.
Is he short?
I saw the video.
You seen that guy?
I saw the video. They're
Eddie?
like,
Yeah.
oh, I think the caption was like, I did not expect that voice to come out.
That's Eddie House.
Yeah.
Kid.
He talked like this?
Yeah. Eddie House. And Eddie was in the crowd yesterday. His kid hit a big shot down the stretch, and you could see him yelling, "That's my MFing kid." Yeah, Eddie.
Heck yeah.
Loved Eddie House.
Eddie House is cool, man.
And also, the country voice I was thinking of. Have y'all seen the Xavier Leggett video?
Leggett, yes.
The South Carolina kid?
That kid.
That voice is awesome.
Boondocks.
Awesome.
Which voice?
I saw people saying he just immediately went first round draft stock because he's got the Randy Moss effect.
Rand, West Virginia.
With that Rand West Virginia accent. That was awesome. But yeah, UConn's going to win that game. FAU versus Northwestern. FAU, it's a heck of a matchup here. FAU last year, as we all know, made the Cinderella run to the Final Four.
Shout out Dusty May.
Yeah, shout out Dusty May. Probably leaving. I've seen some rumors about him, but Ohio State's closed. That job's gone already.
They hired the interim.
Yep, they kept him
Good
in.
for him.
I don't know why, but
That's a terrible hire.
yeah.
Well, I mean, he
He turned
made
it
a
around
run.
for
He got
6
the
weeks.
locker room, gave
Yeah.
a little
Or
pep
6
talk,
games.
and yeah, good luck.
Apparently, he's an Ohio State guy as well.
Of course.
So
yeah.
it's family.
yeah, amen.
The
FAU though, they're going to be losing a lot next year. So Dusty May's probably going
needs to
because they
leave.
brought every single player
brought them
back
all
from
back.
last year.
He's gone.
Going against Northwestern and a guy
Where's
that
he from?
Dusty May.
he coached at Tech with Mike White.
That's all I know is that
I know,
he coached
but,
at Tech.
Start looking it up.
Yeah.
He ain't the one that because Mike White's the one that had the dad at Duke, right?
Correct.
But Northwestern has a guy that could be one of them Cinderella stories with Boo Booey.
You Google Dusty May, Louisville pops up, and Ohio State. So that job's gone, so,
He'll be at Louisville.
I could see that. Northwestern though, Boo Booey, one of the best guards in the country. He had a little bit of a moment last year, but if either of these teams, I think, could give UConn a little bit of a run. UConn though is obviously incredible, but in March, what matters is do you have a guard?
Yep.
Like, do you have an old guard that can just score the freaking ball?
Can go.
Northwestern's got it. FAU's got the whole freaking team that has done it. So it's not the best of draws if you're UConn. It really isn't.
No, that's what's been talked about by all the talking heads for the past 3 hours was UConn got screwed over probably more than any other number one overall seed has been before.
Yeah, UConn
It's
is in
bad.
the 2 seed. Iowa State won the Big 12. 3 seed Illinois won the Big 10. 4 seed Auburn won the SEC. 12 seed UAB won the CUSA.
I want to say San Diego State won the the
New Mexico.
Midwest. Oh, they did.
Yale won the Ivy. Like they've got a lot of conference winners, and then they've got freaking FAU, who was literally a Final Four team last year.
And did y'all see? I think the tweet was talking about champions of all time. Nobody has ever won the NCAA tournament without reaching at least the semifinals of their conference tournament.
Yeah. Well, and they've never lost their first conference tournament game and won it all.
So thinking about that little tidbit, UConn has 6 teams right then who qualify to technically win it by that criteria.
FAU made the semis.
That's crazy, man.
Who are we going with this game? I think it's hard not to go
FAU because the experience and the fact that Northwestern just screams like they're going to slow it down and play half-court offense.
Boo Booey.
That doesn't work in March.
Boo Booey's got the name, though.
He does, but
I love the
FAU's
tip time.
got the shooting.
I love the
man.
tip time, 11:15 a.m. on Friday. It's a great tip.
Both 11 o'clocks or 8-9s.
That's a great tip time. Let's go FAU. Going down to 5-12, everybody's favorite upset number. UAB, who 2 Louisiana guys on the team, Daniel Ortiz from Calvary, I think he had like 20 in the semifinal game, and Cameron Coleman, I believe is his name, something like that, something Coleman, who has an incredible story that I looked up, was a 6-foot point guard at Franklin Parish, not a basketball school, and wanted to keep playing ball, didn't get any type of offers because he's a point guard, and he's 6 foot at Franklin Parish. Went and worked at Walmart for a year, ended up growing like 4 inches, went and played JUCO ball in Texas, grew another 4 inches. He grew to 6'8", played JUCO ball, went to LSUA, went to UAB.
Wow.
Or maybe he went to LSUA, then JUCO, then UAB, but it was something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. And now he's the third leading scorer on UAB, and he's 6'8", starting every game. It's shout out Andy Kennedy.
Yeah, I love Andy Kennedy, man.
Yeah, their team is always ready. I believe eighth appearance in the past 20 years for UAB.
Eric Gaines.
Yeah, another
leading scorer.
Mm-hmm.
Like they've got the dudes. They've got the dudes.
Scorer, I think.
He's one of the two.
Going against San Diego State, who another team.
Didn't they get runner-up last year?
Yes.
Yeah, lost to
runner-up.
UConn.
UConn beat them.
Because they're the ones, they hit the buzzer beater to beat FAU.
Correct.
My God, that they're all on the same freaking
And they're
side of the bracket.
Wow, that's crazy. And they're an excellent defensive team according to ESPN.
Always.
And UAB is one of the worst in the tournament.
One of the worst defensive teams?
Yes.
Interesting.
So you got best on worst right there. You kind of got to go with the best, in my opinion. So I'm thinking San Diego State will take care of them.
Ledee, that's the guy I think that hit the buzzer beater to beat FAU.
Probably.
I'm pulling for the fighting Kennedys.
I never root for UAB, but I don't really have a reason to root against them now because usually they always just beat Tech.
Yeah.
But now they're American. Tech sucks, and just
yeah, Tech does suck. Yeah.
So I'm rooting for the upset always. It's March. I think San Diego State gets them though. Auburn Yale. Is Auburn going to do it? Auburn going to make that run?
Auburn's going to make that run.
Auburn, UConn, Sweet 16, man.
That's what I want. Yes, absolutely.
But me and Chance watched some Yale today. We watched that Ivy League final. Yale had no reason to win that game against Brown. Brown, who was 13-17, I believe.
They were bad.
And was within a shot of winning the game.
They pulled it out their butt at the end.
Brown missed 3 of 4 free throws at the end. Yale had white kids pulling from 25 feet.
Floating.
Just me or Yale looked like Ivy, and Brown did not look like Ivy.
No. Also, I saw a funny joke on Twitter. Did y'all see Brown's shirts?
Yeah, it looked like a 5.
It said Brown Energy. They were warm-up shirts. And people were, and those like Indian guys on Twitter like, I need that. Brown Energy. I don't know how that shirt got approved by Nike. But
slipped that one through.
Yeah. So Auburn though, Bruce Pearl, they won the SEC tournament today. I believe 3rd championship they've won under Bruce Pearl.
Yes,
third SEC championship. He also was crying and gave a story that he lost his dad in August, and this was like a big win for him. That screams March
during the game.
Screams March, man.
Yeah.
If Yale was playing anybody else, I would be picking Yale right now.
Auburn's balling.
But Auburn they're hot. Pearl's dad died, and Pearl has like big game experience as it is. So
they're always tough.
He's going to sweat his butt off, man, and he's going to coach his butt off, and probably by going a run, and then get probably thumped by 40 by UConn, but it's okay.
I wanted to see. Do you remember the KD Johnson kid?
Yeah, he's at Illinois.
No, he's at Auburn.
I'm thinking of the other Johnson kid that about died that year from Florida.
No, he was at Kansas State last year. Yeah. Keon. He's in the NBA.
Oh, he is.
Or on a G League team.
Illinois' got a Johnson with the name that starts with a K as well.
This one right here, KD Johnson.
Yes.
He's been there every year. Mm-hmm. Look at his points per game. He went down from 12 to 8 to 7, but he's still there. Like, he started every game as a sophomore. I don't really understand how this is happening.
He comes off the bench.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, how do you lose? How do you average 12 as a sophomore and then lose 10 minutes by your senior year?
This is arguably Bruce's most deepest and
they run like
what a throw.
They run
Good
9
God.
or 10 deep every time.
What a throw! Yeah, they run. Yeah, they're playing about 10 deep, and most experienced team he's ever had since he's been at Auburn too.
Yeah, I was looking at the names. I'm like, Katie Johnson. I know that name. I'm like, yeah, he was on their other good teams, and now he's like your 7th most important player.
Right.
That says something about this team.
Sierra Dukes, chance. She's a baller.
Dude, she's
they also have a Jalen Williams. Those are good at basketball, and he'll probably make the NBA. And probably go to the Thunder
somehow.
Auburn, though, I want Auburn UConn.
Yeah,
we're chalk so far. BYU and how do you pronounce this? I said it earlier.
Duquesne.
The
Dukes from Duquesne.
The Duquesne Dukes. That's a March name.
With their confetti still on them.
Heck yeah. Dude, was
I knew they were going to lose after that happened.
38-22, and then VCU immediately goes on a 10-0 run. Like, Duquesne didn't score for 10 minutes. Like, how does that – and the confetti didn't go on the floor.
No.
It was only in the crowd.
Yeah, it was weird.
Very weird. This I like this as an upset.
I've got Duquesne. I cannot believe in BYU.
BYU, yeah, they
never do anything.
They never do.
No.
They make it every year.
It always feels like they're a 6 or an 11.
Even
Though
with
they're always in
Jimmer.
this game.
Yes,
Like,
Even with Jimmer, they couldn't do it.
They couldn't do it.
And their leading scorer is only averaging like 13 points a game.
Leading scorer played with Papa at A&M.
Yeah.
He was a freshman there, Jackson Robinson. And then he went to Arkansas last year, I think.
Their
as
leading
well.
scorer, he's a 6th man. He's not even a starter.
No, yeah.
He's the 6th man. That's your leading scorer. No shot.
Hey,
me
North
the
Texas
Dukes.
did it with Tyler Perry.
That was different. He was a different
He
animal.
was dog. Yeah. He went to Kansas State and put up 20 this year.
Yeah. Give me the Dukes.
I'm thinking the Dukes get it done here. Also, 11:40 tip time on Thursday. I like it. I like it.
That's upset brewing.
That's an upset
That's
time.
an early tip for BYU.
It is.
About 9:40, huh?
Illinois and Morehead State. Kenneth Faried is not walking through that door.
No, but they supposedly have one of the best players in the country. It's what somebody said on one of the shows I was watching earlier. What's that kid's name?
Let's see.
Riley Minix, averaging 21, 10, and 3, or 21, 10, and 2 a game.
Okay.
They say he can absolutely
white
hoop.
boy big man.
Yeah, they say he can hoop. But
Illinois is on a mission.
Playing really well.
Yeah, they're playing really well. They got Terrence Shannon, who was on that.
He had 35 today.
I think 40. I think he got to 40.
He got to 40?
Or he might have had 40 yesterday.
Jeez.
He was on that Texas Tech team that made a run. I don't think it was the championship team. I think it was the Elite Eight team that lost to Duke. But he was on that team way back then. Now he's at Illinois. Illinois is always tough. They're always tough to get out. Very good team. I think Illinois. I don't think the upset's happening there.
34, 40, and 28 the past 3 games.
It's March.
Dude's on a mission.
It's March. Washington State and Drake. Drake's got the Tucker DeVry kid that I believe had a pretty good game last year. I think they played Miami. Washington State, well-rounded team. They've been like top 25 all year, and they're a 7 seed. That seems a little low there. This I think Drake takes this one. This is where I feel a little bit of an upset coming in the bottom of the bracket. Iowa State's the 2 seed. There's just something about them that don't feel right. They were close to being a 1.
People are pissed that they are not 1.
Yeah,
because they went and won the tournament today. People are saying they should be over North Carolina. I don't know how.
Iowa State hasn't been in the top 10 rankings all year long.
They got there like a week ago, right here at the back end.
It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about
shoot. That's scoring.
How many innings do you
2.
play in softball?
7.
Iowa State though, it feels like I can't remember a time they've ever been this hyped. They're usually around that 5 or 6 range, and then they win some games. Yeah, they beat LSU that year.
Yes,
with Tyrese Hunter, I believe. They were good, but them being a freaking 2 seed, it feels like they're just due for a letdown. I wouldn't be shocked if South Dakota State, the Jackrabbits, get them. But I'm thinking here 10-7, Drake wins, and then I think Drake pulls the upset on Iowa State.
Was really good was when that head coach was there, went to the Bulls afterwards.
Hoiberg.
Yes.
Hoiberg.
I met him.
Fred Hoiberg.
Fred Hoiberg. I met him at the Masters.
Really?
Sitting at the
that's
Masters.
A heck of a,
and I looked
did you look at him and you're like, Fred Hoiberg?
And I looked at Dad. I was like, hey, you know who this beside me? He's like, no. So that's Fred Hoiberg. He's like, Iowa State.
Was he wearing
coach.
like a name tag, or
No.
how'd you point him out?
I knew him. I knew him. I knew him. I was like, that's Fred Hoiberg. And so I got to talk to him. Great dude. Talked to me for a while. It was cool. He said, just wanted to come watch some golf at the Masters. I was like, man,
yeah. So do I. How y'all gonna do?
yeah.
That's what I'm feeling here, though. It never feels like they should be that high rated.
No.
So and Drake's got the kid, the Tucker DeVry. Like as we've said in March, guards do it. They've got a guard. The average is like 22 a game.
So we think Drake's going to be a run.
That's what I'm feeling as Drake pulls the upset.
Might
on
be
Iowa
your
State.
double-digit seed that makes it to the second weekend.
Yeah, that's my feel here. I feel like we have to have one in this bracket. Like as much as it feels like 1, 2, 3, 4 should do it because they're all hot and they're all great, it's not going to happen. Like it's just not. So are y'all feeling that?
I like it. So
we'll go Drake. Illinois is going to beat Duquesne.
Yes.
Auburn's on fire.
Yes.
Auburn UConn's happening.
Yes. One thing that scares me is Illinois is always one of those teams that disappoints you when it comes to March.
That's right.
That's what I keep thinking.
They've got a good matchup there.
Yeah, they do.
I feel good about them beating Morehead State, Duquesne, and BYU.
Yes, absolutely.
They'll make the second weekend,
and possibly
they might meet up against Drake or Iowa State.
Yeah, they got.
What are we thinking at UConn Auburn though?
Ooh.
Can they do it? It's impossible to go back to back, man.
Getting to that after winning all last year and getting to there, that's an accomplishment.
It
still.
is absolutely.
And
you're going against a team that I think Ken Palm had Auburn as the 5th best team in the country.
I would go with Auburn here.
It feels like
I can't go away from UConn. Man.
But if there's a time to go away from them,
where's this game at? What city is the Sweet 16's in?
UConn got the advantage. They got to pick whatever bracket they had. I know that much.
Because that could make a difference. Because Auburn,
it's going to be in the Northeast, man. It ain't going to be down south. Brooklyn.
No, Brooklyn's where the first weekend is.
So look up where the Sweet 16 is.
I don't know how to find that.
I can Google.
Or maybe it is in Brooklyn. I don't know. I know Brooklyn's hosting first weekend games, though.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have. I don't know. Look that up, Chance.
That could be. I mean, that could make a
absolutely.
Factor.
But you would think it is in some type of favor to UConn.
East Regional being Boston.
Okay, so that's UConn country.
There. Yeah,
it's UConn country.
So Auburn goes to Brooklyn, and then they turn back around and have to go back.
No, Auburn goes to Omaha.
Okay.
Wait, nope. Spokane. Oh God.
Oh, they're going to be all over the country.
Jeez.
Is that Washington?
Yes.
That's where Gonzaga's at.
That's tough.
Do you even come home?
Yeah, they will, but man,
you play in Spokane on Sunday,
and then you go back to Auburn for
a day or
2 days.
You'll
leave out
on
Wednesday.
24 early, you know.
I mean that's going to be you're used to Central Time. You go and placed on West Coast time 2 hours later, and then you're coming home probably for a day or two, and then you're going to East Coast time. And UConn's going to be on East Coast time. That's wild.
That's tough.
That is. That makes me want to go UConn.
Go UConn.
And then Illinois. Is Drake going to make the run? UConn versus Illinois. UConn's. We got UConn, huh?
Yep.
I mean, it feels like it can freaking happen. They're really good.
They lost nothing from last year except for Sonogo.
Well, the player of the year and the first round pick, Andre Jackson. They lost stuff.
And Jordan Hawkins.
They replaced a lot.
But they replaced it with dudes just as good.
Yeah, they're a program right now. Like they're built for it. Let's go down to the West. North Carolina, I'm going to go ahead and tell you they're going to win this bracket.
Dude, people say Howard's good.
I don't care. They're not going to beat Wagner. I don't know who either team is.
I actually watched Howard the other day.
They good?
They're not bad. Yeah, they surprised me.
Somebody said they got a shooter.
Yes.
I can't remember who it was.
Scary. Is he guard?
Yeah.
Is he white?
Yeah. Clay, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it is a white because I thought this was an HBCU.
Well, they had – who was it they had? Did they get Thon Maker?
They got Thon Maker's brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Go look up the roster, dude, because I'm telling you, I either dreamed it or misheard it. But I want to say they have a white kid because I'm telling you, I thought this was an HBCU.
Big factor. It's a big factor. Let's see. Bryce Harris is there. Oh, they've got the freaking Seth Towns kid.
That's who it is.
Oh, that's the story.
Click on it.
That's the Harvard kid.
That's right.
That's
I
a 6-year
remember
guy.
that story now.
Or he's 26, 25.
I just assumed he was white, I guess, because he was an Ivy
Because
leaguer.
he committed to Harvard.
Yeah.
Bryce Harris, though, 6'4" junior guard.
When I saw that roster.
That is a factor. I didn't think about that. I mean, Seth Towns has the story. He's got the story. He was on the 2016 Harvard team. We're in year 2024.
Bill's favorite player.
And if they do win and they play against North Carolina's got a 25-year-old. It'll just be freaking AARP on the floor. North Carolina's going to win, though. Mississippi State versus Michigan State.
Man, if Mississippi State was playing anybody but this matchup, I'd pick Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Mississippi State's playing well.
Yeah.
And they're actually a pretty dang good team. But you can't
First
go,
game.
Izzo.
11:15 on Thursday.
Izzo
Yeah,
in March.
that's a guaranteed dub for Michigan State right there.
Where's this game?
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Charlotte.
That don't matter.
That's a little bit of a favor for Mississippi State.
No, it's not. Don't matter.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a favor.
Mississippi State don't have a basketball following.
January, February.
Izzo
versus North Carolina.
Yeah.
St. Mary's versus Grand Canyon. Grand
Canyon's
good. St. Mary's never does it.
No.
Never does
Nope.
it.
Click on it.
We're taking it.
Grand
12-5. Boom.
Wow.
You rely
Charleston.
if you rely on defense like you do if you're St. Mary's, that doesn't work in the tournament.
And Grand Canyon can score.
Bama.
With
Also,
anybody.
Grand Canyon's head
They
coach.
got Bryce Drew.
Bryce Drew. March legend.
He can do it, dude.
Yeah.
I hope they get their uniforms this time.
I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Bama, Charleston. Bama doing it. Charleston's good, but
Who was it? I think Jay Billis said I would be picking Charleston against any other team other than Bama because
Charleston plays fast.
Bama
right?
is a better Charleston.
That's what I thought.
He said Bama's a more efficient, better Charleston team.
Yeah, I mean, I know Charleston is. I know they're always good at shooting and they play fast.
There might be 1,000 points scored in that game.
Yeah, there won't be no defense.
There might be 1,000, especially if both teams are clicking from three.
I wonder what the over/under on that one is.
Dude, like they both average like 80-something points a game.
Villanova got the one seed for the NIT.
Bama averages 91 points per game. Charleston averages 81. So you're looking at probably like 170 over/under.
I think they're announcing it right now.
Okay.
So what's happened with the NIT?
Chris Beard said we're not going.
Yeah, apparently like a lot of schools are just not going. Like St.
They don't
John's
wanna do
opted
it.
out as well. Apparently there's something new that's happened though.
I hadn't heard nothing.
'Cause I saw Chris Beard, his reasonings behind not opting in was for one, it doesn't matter, and two, transfer portal. He said players might start leaving this week. So they might be down people. Plus, if they go and focus on the NIT, they're getting falling behind of
recruiting.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, with the portal, which I just changed that. Just pushed the portal date back.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Because it shouldn't even been going on when the main tournament.
Yeah, there was a kid that got the portal like right when his team lost the other night in the conference tournament.
So that's
over under 170.5 for
holy crap,
Bama Charleston.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
we're gonna go Bama there. Clemson, New Mexico. Eddie House.
Give me New Mexico.
I don't believe in Clemson.
You got to have a Patino making a run.
Absolutely. I don't believe in Clemson.
They're not good.
I don't believe in Clemson. They've played Duke a couple times, right? And they kept it close.
They kept it close, but Duke ain't Duke like they used to be.
Clip that.
We're gonna win the tournament, but it's
that would not be being Duke winning a tournament.
Yeah,
right.
We had a players only meeting whenever we got home yesterday or day before. So Jeremy Roach led it.
Okay. Because they're not having good leadership with the head coach. It's a fail.
No, Jeremy's just saying I'm sick of this crap. Basically,
oh wow,
I want to make a run.
That wouldn't happen to Coach K's team.
Okay, K.
Yeah, K had the locker room.
Yeah.
Baylor Colgate. This feels like a March Madness game. I don't know what about it. Whenever this game happened, I was like, Baylor Colgate.
They
that feels
play
right.
every year. It feels like
it just feels right. It feels
Dude,
right.
Listen to this crap. I heard. I was watching the bracketology show earlier. They said that the most common matchup of all time in the NCAA tournament, Kentucky Marquette. It's happened 12 times.
Whew.
Wow.
I don't remember a time.
And it can happen again this year. Marquette's a 2, Kentucky's a 3. That's insane. It's happened either 10 or 12 times. It's been double digits.
Wow.
I don't remember watching them.
I don't either, unless it's like those old Marquette making a run teams, you know.
I don't ever remember watching them.
That's I'm about to see.
I can figure it out. You keep going.
Oh, Marquette's planning on Tyler Kolek being available. That's big. The white boy. I want to know that stat. I want to know that stat. Find that. Baylor Colgate though. Colgate, they're pretty good, but I think Baylor's a tough team. I think Baylor might make a little bit of a run. I wouldn't be shocked if they're in the Elite Eight.
Let's say they could make a run the way the brackets fall. I'm not
10 times. Marquette's won 6. Kentucky's won 4.
Wow.
Can we get a year by year?
Let me figure that out.
What's the most recent year?
2008, 2003, 94, 75, 72, 71, 69, 68, 59, 55.
Oh my God! So since they haven't played since 2008, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That's when Marquette was.
That was like not Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, probably.
Yeah, he was.
That's
right
when
around
Marquette
there.
wasn't Marquette, even though they were the 6th seed.
No, they were Marquette.
No, yeah, they were different.
D. Wade
They were
made
different Marquette.
That was 03, right? You said 03, huh?
08, no, 03 they were the 3 seed, and they beat
That was
Kentucky.
D. Wade.
Kentucky, who was a 1 seed.
That was D. Wade.
Final 14.
Yeah.
The next most is 7. It's a tie, but UCLA and San Francisco. So I guess that's from Wilt Chamberlain's days.
Okay. Oh yeah, we have Wilt and Wooden. There's only 2 teams in the freaking
79.
tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty little
That's
cool
awesome.
fact right
Yeah,
there.
I love that.
That's
Today's
a March stat, baby.
Today's the anniversary of the Baylor Yale game. I saw the Torian Prince.
Yeah.
About how'd they get out rebounded?
See the ball bounces off the hoop, and you grab it.
Yeah.
Classifies as a
Classic.
rebound.
In that highlighter jersey they were
Oh
wearing.
yeah.
Oh, those are so bad.
Mm-hmm.
But Baylor's good.
Baylor's good, I think.
Baylor can make a run.
And you can actually watch them on normal camera view.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Yeah.
11:40 tip on Friday. That's a little bit early. Could be an upset tip. But Dayton, Nevada. I'm going to go Dayton.
I'm going to go Dayton. They didn't even win their tournament, and they're in the A-10, and they still made it. So they got to be good.
They're always good at basketball, and they've got the chance to show it this time. Arizona, Caleb Love. I'm rooting for him to play North Carolina. I think that'd be very cool.
Colgate, they live by 2 mottos: shoot a lot of threes
Yep.
and force the opponents to work hard to find open shots.
Heck yeah.
I mean, if there's going to be an upset, it's possible.
Did they win, or were they really close lately?
They got close to beating number 2 Tennessee and number 3 Wisconsin. They said.
Okay. I remember the Tennessee
I love
game.
ESPN's write-ups on these.
Yes,
the little
whenever
previews.
you click the preview,
dude.
yes, absolutely.
Love it.
Arizona, I love Arizona. I always like watching
We're
them.
not
They
going
always
for the
fail.
fired coach.
That's true. Long Beach State, they're not that good. I watched them play. They're not that good.
It's a miracle.
What if they beat Arizona? Does he get rehired?
I wouldn't want to be rehired.
I looked him up. He's been there since like 03.
17 years.
Yeah.
something like that, yeah.
Oh, it was time then.
Yeah, so it ain't like he was like a new coach. He's also like 68.
Yeah.
His interview after the game yesterday, he was like, he pretty much said, "I still want to leave." Like he was like, "I think there's just a new journey out there for me," or something like
Yeah,
that.
called retirement.
No, he wants to keep coaching. He said, "I don't think I'm done." So he's
I'm
coaching
just done
somewhere.
here.
I'm thinking Arizona though. They're always a very good team, but they lose a lot. I mean, they had the Princeton game last year, 2-15. It feels like every time Arizona's at their most hype,
They
is
lose
when they fail.
But I feel like they're really going under the radar.
A little bit, yeah. They should be. Yeah.
They don't have a big name player
Yeah.
really. They don't have the coaching stuff
And
that was going around for a while.
The same thing with Washington in football. This is the final year of the Pac-12.
Ooh.
Somebody's got to make a run from
That's
them.
right.
They
That's
got
right.
to. That's how the universe works.
I'm really rooting for Caleb Love. I loved watching him at North Carolina, and him playing North Carolina in the Elite Eight would be freaking awesome. So I'm going Arizona here to beat Dayton. We going Baylor over New Mexico.
Yeah.
Yes.
Down goes Patino. Bama over Grand Canyon.
Yeah, I guess.
Bama. Yeah.
North Carolina over Izzo.
Yes.
North Carolina, Bama.
Ooh.
That's a matchup.
That's a big matchup.
We need chalk in this bracket. 1-4 North Carolina, Bama, and Baylor, Arizona. That'd be great matchups.
Yeah.
It won't happen.
Just realized the Drew brothers are in the same bracket.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
cool.
Yeah. That'd be cool to see happen.
That would be awesome. I can't believe they didn't put them down there to make that happen.
They were close.
They did with Rick Barnes in Texas. You saw
that. I didn't think of that.
Second round.
Holy crap.
Yep. I'm Tennessee's going to make a run, dude.
I don't know. They might lose round 1. Who are they playing? St. Peter's, yep, and Peacocks.
The Peacocks.
And Peacocks.
They got the story.
It's Carolina. What are y'all thinking about Carolina, Bama? Y'all know my pick.
I think Carolina's really good.
I
I
do
hate
too.
saying it.
Baylor, Arizona.
I got Baylor here.
Yeah.
I got Baylor.
Okay.
Scott Drew.
Carolina, Baylor.
I picked
Carolina.
I think so.
I picked
This is Carolina's region. Like
Yeah,
I think
picked
it's
Carolina.
I think it's set up really well for them.
Yeah.
So we got 2 1 seeds.
That's the only 2 I got made.
March. Houston versus Longwood.
Houston. I never heard of Longwood.
A&M.
They made it. They played Tennessee last year, I think.
Buzz got them boys playing well at A&M.
But
I got
Nebraska's
A&M.
got the Asian kid.
That's true.
It's March. It's March.
Yeah, that is true.
Say that again?
Nebraska's
Asian
got the
kid.
Asian kid.
What does that mean?
You haven't?
You haven't
Oh
seen
my
the-
God! I haven't seen the Asian kid play.
Oh, Kisi Tamanaga?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
No. Is he good?
Yes, he's good.
Stroke.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He is a March story if there ever
Yes.
is one.
In Nebraska.
Since they screwed us and didn't put Indiana State in.
Yeah.
Where's he from? Tell me he's from over there. Please tell me.
Japan.
Oh, man.
Kyle's.
Look at that chance.
What does he shoot? Threes?
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Oh,
I
I'm
know.
changing my pick. I got Nebraska.
He shoots 6 threes a game. 37%.
I got Nebraska.
I'm telling you, that's March.
Yeah.
He had a good game the other night. 23 against Indiana.
And he wears 30.
18 against Illinois.
How tall is he?
6'2".
Yeah.
He's a guard.
He's a senior, too. Has he been there the whole time? No way.
3 years.
There's no way he came from Japan to go to Nebraska.
That's a culture change right there.
Oh, my God. It's a whole other world.
That's awesome. So Nebraska or A&M?
Nebraska. That picture and the location of birth is all I needed to see. I might pick Nebraska over Houston.
Win it all. Wisconsin versus James Madison.
James
the
Madison.
funniest freaking thing ever. The Pardon My Take region.
Yeah.
Insane. So Big Cat from Pardon My Take, Wisconsin. PFT from Pardon My Take, James Madison alumni. They're playing each other. And then Duke and Vermont, the other 2 guys on the podcast, went to Duke, or are Duke fans and Vermont fans. Like, it is... I don't even... there's no way it's a coincidence.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost too good to be true, and that will be some awesome content that they'll be live streaming on Friday night. Wisconsin versus James Madison, though. James Madison... That's one of the teams that could do it. Like they're built for this. Like they've had an incredible year. I think they went 30-3, something like that.
They're really good. They can score a lot of points too.
Yeah, and Wisconsin, they're
Wisconsin.
hot. They're hot, but yeah, as you said, they're Wisconsin.
James Madison averages 84 points a game and gives up an average of 69. So they average 84 a game and they give up 69.
See, that's not bad.
Give me
70 is
James
not
Madison.
bad. I'm thinking the upset here as well.
James Madison.
Yeah, I got him.
Got to have more than one 12-5. I think we might be getting another one later though. Duke, Vermont, chance. The Catamounts going to take you down?
No, Duke's about going to run, baby.
Okay.
No, man. They had the team meeting though.
Vermont's I think won 4 straight American East championships. Or
Yeah,
whatever
but they've
they're in.
never won a first round game. So
Exactly.
They'll probably
They're
beat
due.
us.
They're
They'll
due.
probably beat us.
Was it last year they almost beat somebody though?
They've been
almost
close.
an upset last year.
They're due. I'm telling you.
But no,
There's a year to do it.
Duke, they're worried about the effort on both ends of the ball right now. They're saying
That's what I want to hear from my team.
They've been kind of going through the motions, so they're hoping now.
Oh yeah.
They'll turn it up a notch here.
Okay.
And we're gonna go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
And
Wapkowski can't get a little motivation going. I mean,
he gives all the effort he has, which is not a lot, because he's like a running stick figure.
He's weak.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked he got third team All-American. I did not think he was that good this year. He was not that great, which also tells you about the state of college basketball right now, too. In all honesty, but
isn't
we're gonna make
Vermont's best player a big man?
I hope to God it ain't. If it is, it might be upset territory.
Oh my God! I'm not looking at Central Arkansas.
UCA.
All right, here we
The
go.
Fighting
What's
Bears.
Bears. Purple.
I'm trying to find this. I'm pretty sure it's a big white guy.
Like, I can look on.
Dude, I don't want to go to Central Arkansas.
His name's T.J. Long.
Is he a big white guy?
He looks white with a beard.
Let's see. Oh, he's a guard. Crap. 6'4" guard.
Dude, we're going to lock that down. That's what we're used to. You think Jared McCain's going to let him score? Heck no.
But
Jeremy Roach?
Catamounts are due.
They're not going to beat us, though.
They're due.
The Catamounts.
They're not going to win.
That's a March logo. They didn't win the tournament.
That's never worked.
They're due. That's all I'm saying.
They have 7 players who average over 20 minutes per game. Why is that a flex? I mean, they have a top 10 defense.
They're deep.
That knows
Duke
how to
only
stay
goes
out
about
of
4
foul
deep.
trouble. Yeah, because we're banged up, man. Oh, my
Excuses.
God. That chick has had a rough inning, dude.
Well, she's not supposed to be there.
She's had a rough inning.
The starter got hurt.
She needs to go. You go sit down, honey. It's okay. Where's she from? The Philippines? Is she taking her out?
I hope.
Dude, if she's taking her out, this chick.
Catamounts lost to Marquette last year, 78-61.
Yeah, they're not beating Duke.
How about this big man for them? Played in 2018 for Delaware, and then he took off 3 years of college, came back in 2022. How does that work? That's a story right there, Chance. Watch out for him.
I'm not scared of Matt Veretto.
But he took off 3 years of college and came back to play ball.
Mormon mission trip?
Maybe in Vermont. So we're taking Duke over the Catamounts.
Duke
Okay.
big.
Okay. NC State, America's favorite.
Go ahead and click it.
DJ Burns.
Click it.
Texas Tech. Are they even that good this year?
No, click NC State. Next.
America's
Did you
favorite.
see that tweet? The year Texas Tech, when COVID kind of canceled the tournament or whatever, the year that we didn't have March Madness.
Yeah.
Did you see Texas Tech's roster?
They had the Shannon kid, right? The Illinois kid.
Well, there's a bunch of kids that are
They're
in this
still
tournament
playing?
that are on that roster, along with Matt McClung.
Yeah. That team would have been so good.
So good.
And also the freaking Dayton team that year with Obi Toppin. There was
Yeah,
like
we were
the best
talking
team
about
in the
that
nation.
Yeah.
Like that of all years, which every year of March Madness is incredible.
Yeah.
But of all years, that one was like built up to be something really good.
Bunch
Even
of
though
weird teams.
Duke was, they opted out of the tournament.
We opted out because
They weren't
going to
play
We
regardless.
didn't want to risk
Yeah.
anybody getting ill.
Yeah,
Health
even
and safety
even if
protocol.
COVID wasn't happening, they were opting out.
Right.
We opted out.
Yeah, that's big of them to give other teams a chance.
Yeah, man. Some things are bigger than sports.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kentucky and Oakland.
Kentucky's a wagon.
You think?
Yes.
What was the Oakland kid's name?
Damian Lillard.
Nope. He played at Weber State.
Kendrick Nunn.
Was it?
No, he went to Providence.
Yeah. Now you're thinking of no, Kendrick Nunn's the other guy. You're thinking of Chris Dunn.
That's who.
Who played at Oakland? He was a guard. K. Felder? Is that his name? K. Felder? Yep.
How do you pull this
What
out
a pull.
of thin air?
What a pull. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, the 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Look at that. 5'9" guard.
Yeah. When I saw the height, that's what
There
I
it is, baby.
remembered.
24 points a game his senior year.
How'd you
Yeah.
just do that?
March.
He's not exaggerating when he says he's going to learn all and memorize all these teams in 3 weeks.
K. Felder. He made the league for a little bit. Look at that. So is K. Felder coming back? No. Kentucky's built for a run, huh?
Kentucky's really, really, really good. I was happy with Duke's region until I saw Kentucky pop up.
I hate Florida lost their guy today.
Yeah, no shot Florida wins. No shot they win.
But it's a play-in game.
No shot Florida
Boise
wins.
and Colorado.
There's every year there's a play-in team that wins.
That's true. That's true.
Every year because they get
Grambling
hot.
State.
Well, you got
Yeah. Clay, if they win, I'll get butt naked.
They're going to beat Edie.
Do they even have anybody?
That's what I was about to ask. He's gonna have a foot advantage.
Actually, they've got a 6'10" guy, Jonathan Aku, played on Papa's team at A&M.
Jesus.
Hey, SEC guy, he's ready. He went SEC and then
Grambling.
Stephen F. Austin, then Grambling.
Oh, we kept going down the ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my league. Here we go.
That's right. That's right. Hey, made the tournament. Boise, Colorado, though, I think Colorado's supposed to be pretty good.
You right, Peyton?
What'd you say?
Shouldn't have turned it on.
I know it.
I've never seen LSU play softball.
Yeah, this is Peyton's fault.
25-0, and I
Ever.
said, turn it on.
You said, well, whenever you're undefeated, you're on TV. You pissed that away, didn't you, bud?
Yeah,
Well, it's because the girl's at 115 pitches. Put in a reliever. Come
Ain't
on.
No such thing, man.
It's
What a
softball.
piss poor effort for her right there, too.
Put in Cali.
I like the center fielder.
Oh, Diggs.
I like her a lot. Dude, she can sling it.
Follow her on IG.
Dude, she.
Oh, she's a good follow.
Pretty good follow.
I'm not even talking about that. She's got a cannon.
Oh,
out there.
she's a baller. She's a.
Shout out Livy Dunn with the 9975 on the mountain the other night.
I'll give her something to
the balance beam.
She's good on the beam.
She does the splits well on the beam.
Oh, God. No comment.
Hey.
I wouldn't say anything either.
One of the best cut teams in the country. Come on now. It's all we just love sports. LSU.
Dude.
Should ask Trey Daz about
It is crazy how good they are at everything. Right
Yeah, right now, yeah.
We should have asked if that played any part of him going to LSU.
Yeah. No. Have you met Livy yet? She was at a recruiting party last year.
I'm sure.
I'm sure she was.
Boise and Colorado. I'm hoping Colorado wins that one.
I think Colorado wins that one.
And I think
and they're gonna
Colorado
beat
could beat
Florida.
Florida.
I want to see that game before I pick that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to go Florida now because everybody's talking about how dangerous Florida is.
They're very good.
And the guy that got hurt, I think, he's their big man, but he don't average like that many points. He averages like 6.
No, but he was
pivotal piece still.
Yes.
Do they have another big man they can put in?
They
It's
put another
Florida.
one. Another one
Florida.
that looks just like him. White, same height. I mean, everything.
Not as
Just
good,
like-
though.
Just not as good.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
When are you going to get the pitcher out? Holy cow.
120 pitches.
And she's sucking it up right now, man.
Marquette in Western Kentucky.
Cat.
No 15-2.
Nope.
Western Kentucky could do it.
Cole's
Shocked
back,
that that's
man.
only like what was that stat? First time since 2013?
Yeah.
No way.
UAB and North Texas always did it, though.
Yeah,
And
but
Middle
Western
Tennessee
Kentucky was
State.
always there. I mean, if I was a Western Kentucky fan, I'd be more pissed than I am as a Tech fan right now because they've had some great teams and didn't make it. That's crazy. Florida versus Marquette. This feels like a good matchup.
Yeah.
That feels like a March matchup.
Marquette, though.
I think Shaka's got them
Shaka's
going.
going to get,
Kentucky versus DJ
Kentucky.
Burns.
they're going to run out of gas.
Yeah, eventually. They just played 5 games.
5 freaking games in 5 days.
First people ever to do it.
Holy
Duke and James Madison.
Duke. Not the Dukes.
Scary.
Duke.
Oh,
Scary
Duke
close
versus
game,
Duke.
though.
Yeah, that's gonna be a nail biter. I'm not gonna
Houston
freaking
versus
Houston.
Kawaguchi.
Chinese.
Yeah.
lie. Or Japanese. Sorry, Kyle.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Duke really got a good side of the bracket, really.
Peyton, I liked it until I saw Kentucky.
The Catamounts.
I liked it until I saw Kentucky.
Houston versus Duke.
Duke.
Does Houston do it?
Duke.
Y'all going Duke?
Yeah.
Duke ain't making it past James Madison if they
Duke.
get past the Catamounts.
Duke.
You know the
Kentucky
best
Marquette.
mascot in the country?
What?
Delta State.
What is theirs?
The Okras.
Fighting Okras.
Fighting Okras.
Okras.
Interesting.
Lady I teach with, her husband played football at Delta State.
Yeah.
He's a dentist now.
Okay, sweet.
Wanna get him on pod?
He took my tooth out of my mouth. Yeah, we have Jersey Day every year for Red Ribbon Week, and she always wears his college jersey. Yeah.
Huh.
They're green, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fighting Okras.
Dude's like
Fighting
6'4", man. He's freaking tall.
Very good.
Play like tight end.
They had a guy go to the league, huh? NFL.
They did. Yes.
Who was it?
It wasn't.
Shocked you don't know the name.
Wasn't that long ago? They have a good golf program.
Who was it? I feel like it happened. Let's see. Nope, not. I don't know them names.
2007's the most recent.
Nope, I don't know none of them. I've seen the name. Maybe I've just seen it on like Madden, like as an option. Yeah, I don't know. Who are we going with? Kentucky, Marquette.
Kentucky.
You think?
Kentucky's
Kentucky versus
really
Duke.
good.
I think Kentucky's going to make a run because I think Calipari needs it.
Yes. Kentucky versus Duke would be pretty
And
awesome.
we need
It's not
that
going to
right
happen.
there.
Y'all two
but-
pick that.
We need that.
Well, you know my pick.
Yeah.
Duke's not going to make it here.
Probably not.
Duke's losing to Vermont or James Madison.
The Catamounts.
Or the Catamounts of the Dukes. Or Wisconsin's getting revenge. Duke
Never.
will not be playing second weekend.
Yeah, they will.
Okay. Nope. I'm going Kentucky.
For all it's worth on my bracket, I got Kentucky too.
I'm going
There you go.
Kentucky.
All right. Purdue versus Grambling.
Grand fam.
We're taking the upset.
Edie can't handle the Grand
The past
fam.
3 years, Purdue has lost to like a 15 seed, a 14 seed, and a 12 seed, I think.
They're coming back.
They lost to
with vengeance,
16
though.
last year.
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, that's
They
what
were
it
one
was.
seed last year.
So 16, 15.
No, actually, they were the number one overall seed
That's
last
correct.
year. They lost to the worst team in the tournament.
Were
St.
they?
Peter's.
Yeah,
The Peacocks.
that wasn't
No,
last
that's
year.
Fairleigh
no,
Dickinson.
No,
Fairleigh
that was
Dickinson.
Fairleigh Dickinson.
The year before, they lost to St. Peter's, but I think they were a 3 seed that year. And I think they lost to St. Peter's in like the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Because St. Peter's beat Kentucky
Yes.
round 1.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that wasn't last year until earlier. I thought that was last year.
Grambling's taking down Purdue, though.
No,
No?
Purdue's going to make a decent little.
I-
run
Yeah,
this
they,
year.
they're coming
Whenever,
back with a
whenever I
little
saw
vengeance,
whenever I
yeah.
saw this bracket, I was like, the
They
NCAA,
felt bad for
the
them.
NCAA did this because Edie's never made a run.
Yep.
That's what it honestly feels
There's
like.
propaganda.
It feels like they're set up.
Have
to
y'all
make-
seen the Twitter videos of the fouls he gets
Oh, it's
called?
ridiculous, man.
Oh my God, they baby him up there, man.
You think they're going to give that whistle to Grambling?
No,
It's going to be awful.
They need Edie to make a run. They need it for
especially is he going back to back as Player of the Year?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did he win it last year?
He was like minus 20,000.
I didn't know
last
if he
I
won
looked.
it last year.
Yeah, he
Back to back Player of the Years and never to make Sweet 16 probably. Come on,
And to just
man.
be embarrassed every time you lose. They're set up. In Utah State, TCU, I don't give a crap about
Oh,
either of these teams.
no.
And they're neither one of them are going to beat Grambling or Purdue.
TCU.
Yeah, I think TCU,
I like
though.
TCU's coach.
Is that
The old Pitt
Dixon?
coach. Mhm.
Yeah. They're always
He
built
always
for it.
has
Yeah.
them.
Who's?
Pittsburgh's old coach.
Okay.
Speaking of TCU, when they were good a couple years ago, remember the Lampkin kid?
Yes.
The big man, Colorado. I loved watching him play. So I hope Colorado beats Boise because I would love to see them play Florida. I'm going to go ahead and put Purdue ahead of TCU. Gonzaga versus the Bayou Bandits.
The Bayou Bandits, baby. Let's go.
And I think it's on prime time.
They're only like a 5.5 point favorite too. Dude. Like everybody's already expecting. this to
Gonzaga's not
happen.
that good this year.
They're not.
McNeese
All
State,
they have is
like,
big.
it's-
That's all they
it's-
got.
They're built for it. It's. I'm very excited to watch this.
What big are you talking about?
Gonzaga's only got a big.
They got
The
one.
LSU big?
I don't know. It's a black dude. I can't remember his name.
I didn't know he was.
I've
the big
only
guy.
watched
I
him
haven't
play a
Gonzaga
couple
all year.
I've watched him play like 2 or 3 games.
Not that I've tried. They've been on TV all year.
No, I watched him play Kentucky, and I watched them play St. Mary's because they entered like an 8-leg parlay for me one weekend. Yeah, it was rough.
Graham
Ike, that's him.
6'9" junior.
That's all they got, and he's really not that
Transferred
good.
from Wyoming.
Yeah, he's not that good.
Interesting.
Very, very beatable.
They still got Nimhard though. He's been there forever.
Scroll down.
Oh wait. Oh, he went. Oh, that's that one. Remember the brother was started at Gonzaga. I didn't know he transferred from Creighton to Gonzaga. Why would he transfer?
Because they got Baylor.
He was there last
Shireman.
year.
I don't know.
That's weird.
They're
Is there an LSU guy there, Peyton?
Did he transfer?
Jun Suk Yao.
He transferred. Go
Go to the
He don't have a
roster.
picture.
What was his name?
I went blank on it. If I see it, I'll know it.
Let's see.
No.
Oh, they got a few. Joe Few.
No, he transferred. Go to last year's roster because it's going to drive me nuts. I can't think of his name. He was a 5-star.
Really?
Yeah. He left after
Did he
Wade
play
got
last
fired.
year?
He played for Gonzaga last year. Yeah.
Watson, Bolton, Greg, Reed.
Yeah, Eric Reed.
Yeah, because I thought it was Nas's brother.
Oh, Efton.
Reed. I mean, yeah.
Okay, went to Wake
he's in the
Forest.
league.
Wake
Yeah,
Forest.
he's at Wake Forest, and he's really good.
I didn't know he went to Wake Forest.
Yeah, he's really good.
7-footer.
He was
Started
raw.
34 games at LSU.
Yeah, he was raw.
Wow.
It was Wade's last year.
Yeah, he went to Gonzaga and played 4 minutes. He's like, I'm done with that.
Mm-hmm.
Wake Forest was pretty solid.
Well, he was
though, huh?
behind Timmy last year.
Yeah. Did they play? They beat Duke, huh?
That was the court storming incident.
Yes.
I did not know he went to Wake
They had a guard, man, that would have done well in March
I
Madness.
missed that.
Yeah, he had 6-3-3 against Duke.
Yeah, they have a guard that's really good.
Macaniso,
Yes.
the Bayou Bandits.
Bayou Bandits, man.
Samford versus Kansas, though.
Hunter Dickinson's hurt.
Really? Like
Sampson.
not playing?
Sanford, he might not play.
Oh.
And they ain't good, man.
What I love about Samford is their head coach.
Who's that?
He was a high school coach.
Huh.
And he won 8 state championships like in 12 years or whatever. And he interviewed for the job, and the AD just said he just felt good about it. He knew what he was doing.
I like that.
And then
They got a core.
Then he gets a head coaching job in college. You go
Yeah,
from high
that
school.
don't happen.
That don't ever happen, man.
Here you go. The Bulldogs average 86 points per game, 10 3-pointers per game, and 40% from beyond the arc.
They're full court press too.
Mhm.
I watched them play.
Sanford also forces turnovers at a high rate and
Yeah.
cashes in at the other end. The Bulldogs aren't a strong rebounding team and have never won an NCAA tournament game, but opponents would be wise not to sleep on them. Yeah, give me that.
We're going double upsets here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get crazy.
Ooh, the Bayou Bandits go to the Sweet
Bayou
16.
Bandits versus Edie?
Oh, let's go.
Yep.
You wanna
Be
go ahead and
another
put the
Big Ten team?
We putting the Bayou Bandits in?
Absolutely.
All right.
That's what I have on mine.
South Carolina, Oregon, another matchup that I looked at. I'm like, this feels like March Madness. It's an ugly one,
That's a
but it
tough
feels
one.
good.
That's a tough.
I watched
I don't
Oregon.
think Oregon's good.
I watched them play yesterday. They got a big man that plays his heart out.
They stole a seed, basically.
He plays
They
his
should've
heart
been
out
there.
though. But Dana
He
Altman,
plays his heart out.
Dana Altman always does it. I'm telling you, that big man's good. I don't know his name. I
It
forgot
don't matter because the next game is the team that's going to make the run. So
Akron.
Creighton.
Creighton, baby.
Oh, Duquesne. Go back to that. Here's his Nafale Dante. That's him. Averages 16.
His
and
name
9.
makes me feel like he probably plays his butt off.
He blocked a shot at the 3-point line. It was like going out of bounds mid-court. He went and saved it, and then like it saved it to his team, and then he went down and caught a lob like when they were up 10, like at the end of the game. Like he plays his butt off, and he's a March guy. Is South Carolina that good?
They're pretty good, man.
I saw their coach got like coach of the year. Huh?
Yeah. Well, they were projected to be the 13th ranked team in the SEC this year.
Ooh, okay. Got a little bit above that.
Yes. They shot me how good they were.
I think
But
Oregon could do it. Like Dana Altman gets hot.
Yeah, I don't know. South Carolina hasn't just been playing great ball.
No, who'd they lose to in the
last couple
SEC?
weeks.
Is Frank Martin still there?
Florida.
No.
No.
They have
So
a
they
younger
lost
guy.
to Florida.
Yeah. God, what's that coach's name?
South Carolina's been good, but they've only been good at home, really. They've been really good at
Yeah,
home.
that's right.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, they haven't been playing well.
And
last couple
the
weeks.
committee chairman was on ESPN earlier. Is like, yeah, we really look at how teams play on the road, and that tells us a lot about them. Not really, because these aren't even road games; they're neutral site games now. So, what are you talking about, Doctor? Doesn't even make sense. Who gives?
Well,
a
I
crap if
guess
they play on the
because
road?
in college that home environment's just
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Like I've said,
you don't want to play Auburn at home.
no. Like honestly, you don't want to play anyone at home, especially in conference.
No.
Like it's tough.
That's how I want the new LSU gym to be like, is Auburn.
Yeah.
I love that gym.
Y'all want to go Oregon?
I'm gonna go Oregon.
I have South Carolina, but it's not going to
Dante.
matter.
Creighton and Akron.
Creighton big.
Yeah.
You think?
Creighton's going to the championship game.
Holy crap!
Whoa.
Wait, I don't know if I got a championship.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a championship
I was
game.
going to say, going back to Duquesne, their head coach was LeBron's coach in high school his first 2 years.
Listen to this story.
Oh, talking about the.
Are you going all down the racial stuff?
No, well, he was at Central Michigan before that. He got fired because he asked his team, "Can I use the N-word?" or something like
yes.
that. And they said yes. He used it. The board fired him still, and his team was like all behind him in the lawsuit, but they still got him fired. Something weird there. And LeBron came out and said, "I do not think he's racist." But going back, do y'all remember in like all the LeBron documentaries, the little 5'2" kid that was on LeBron's team? What was his name? Lucas Joyce. That's his name. You remember that, Chance?
No.
Okay.
I've never watched a LeBron documentary.
No. Watch more than a game. It's great.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They had a little 5'2" kid that was on their team. Something Joyce. He's an assistant coach on the team.
That's cool.
So, yeah, LeBron shouted him out on Twitter, like saying congrats to them, and I was like, Drew Joyce, that's his name. If you've seen the picture, you probably would know him. So he's an assistant coach on the team at Duquesne. So they've got the power of LeBron. It's a good upset pick by us. Down goes LSU.
All because Peyton wanted to watch it.
3 errors, though. You don't deserve to win.
No. All by the third baseman.
All by the third baseman.
Virginia, Colorado State in a play-in game versus Texas. Texas and Tennessee going to happen, though?
Yes.
Is it
got
due?
to. It has to happen.
It's
Has
got
to happen.
That is.
Tennessee's not going to go down to the Peacocks.
Rick might try and put up 1,000 on Texas.
Are they going to win, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're going Tennessee,
Dude,
Creighton?
Everybody on ESPN's got Tennessee making it to the finals, basically.
Yeah, but they never do.
Story,
every
man.
time they're that hyped, that don't happen, man. March comes around. March comes around. Rick Barnes is like under 50% winning,
and they have to play Creighton.
And they have to play Creighton. I'm going. I don't know. I don't know if any team's going to come out of this bottom. They might forfeit. Like none of these teams feel right. Honestly, Creighton never does it. Tennessee never does it. This would be where South Carolina makes a run as a 6th seed, or something like that, or Virginia. Like something weird will happen down here. I'm gonna predict that. Who y'all going Creighton, Tennessee though?
Creighton.
Peyton.
I'm gonna go Tennessee. I've been on them all year.
I think I'm gonna go Tennessee as well. I don't believe in either team, but
they've got the better story of the two.
If Barnes can't make a run this year with the team he's got, man.
Is Purdue beating McNeese?
Yes.
Bayou Bandits.
Bayou Bandits, man.
We're going to Purdue.
Go Edie.
Purdue's got to do it eventually.
I mean, McNeese literally doesn't have anybody over 6'7". So that could be
that's the teams that
that
needs to beat Purdue, honestly. Yeah. Purdue versus Tennessee.
Tennessee.
All right, so we got Tennessee, Kentucky, UConn, North Carolina.
That's not going to be right.
No.
There's no way that's going to happen.
Not at all. Kentucky, Tennessee, who we got?
Give me North Carolina, Tennessee. That's who I think.
I got UConn.
I'd go Kentucky.
I got UConn, Kentucky.
I mean, I'm going North Carolina. North Carolina, Kentucky. That'd be a heck of a matchup, huh?
Ooh. There's your ratings.
Yeah. You going Kentucky?
I can't pick North Carolina.
You know, my pick's North Carolina, so
SEC.
SEC?
Peyton's got a future on Kentucky as well.
That's true. That's true.
From like freaking January.
Yes.
What was it? Plus 2,500?
Yeah, 25 or 35.
Dang, man.
Yeah.
There's our bracket. Kentucky's a champ.
If we're ranking coaches that need a championship, it's probably
Rick Barnes.
Calipari and Barnes at the top.
Yeah.
So.
Calipari needs it bad because he's feeling the heat.
Yeah.
I
like it. It's not. I mean, there's definitely chalk. I mean, we've got
upsets though too.
We got McNeese State. We got Drake. We got. I don't like that we have 2 chalk. Final Fours and regions. We got Houston, Duke, Kentucky, Marquette, North Carolina, Bama, Baylor, Arizona. Like that's not going to happen.
No,
Grand Canyon could beat Bama.
Yeah,
all it takes is Bama to have one bad shooting.
Baylor could go down to New Mexico or Clemson.
Yeah,
or Colgate.
It just takes one bad off.
Arizona never does it. Like,
yeah,
I'm telling you, Arizona's flying on the radar this year. That'd be a team.
I like Arizona. I like Arizona. If there's a 15-2, who
you
are y'all
like the
going?
story of Caleb Love versus North Carolina
I love Caleb Love in March. He's a baller.
If a number 2 goes down,
If 2 goes down, I'm going Iowa State. I'm telling you, the Jackrabbits.
yeah. I've watched Marquette play more than just about anybody. It feels like Marquette's
Marquette,
too good.
Western
man.
Kentucky, Arizona Lone Beach, Tennessee St. Peter's.
Marquette's good without.
I would say
Colin.
Tennessee St. Peter's is the least likely, just because it's not happening twice for St. Peter's. I don't feel right. What are we watching? Cheerleading? High school dance with palms. Sure.
The Jackrabbits have a guy with a name.
They got a guy?
too.
What's his name?
Zeke Mayo.
Uh-oh.
I like
That's
that
a
name.
March name.
Zeke Mayo.
Okay.
So if it's gonna happen, it could be them. Long Beach's coach, man, that story's played its course, I think.
That story got them here.
Yeah.
And now the story's done.
Yeah, story's over.
I'm telling you.
Plus, Arizona's coach is
Iowa
a former Gonzaga assistant.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Huh.
So he's kind of got that monkey on his back of, you've never done this before.
Zeke Mayo.
Yeah.
Iowa State's leading scorer averages 13. I don't like that.
I don't like low scoring leaders, man. Plus, if you look at Iowa State's recent games, they'll play in the 70s or they'll play in the 50s. Like, they're all over the place. They're not consistent.
Jackrabbits will go as far as Zeke Mayo takes them. Heck yeah, baby. Point guard has averaged 38 minutes a game and dropped nearly 20 points per game. However, they don't grab a lot of their misses and they don't quite get to the line enough.
Yeah, so they said that makes it really hard for an upset.
Well, guess what? Zeke Mayo. That's my one, I'm telling you. Iowa State, not to the second weekend. Duke, not to the second weekend. See if there's any other ones that I feel.
Hey, that's the old Georgia Tech coach.
Yeah, Memphis
coach too.
Hey,
he's talking about women's college basketball.
No, that's men.
No, it's men's.
Are we sure?
Yeah, it's got the women's.
They've got
it's got the women's on the
stuff on there.
outside. They were just talking about UConn.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been on. I've listened to him all year. He's actually pretty good, and at doing what he's doing right there.
I'm shocked.
Now they're talking women.
Hey, speaking of NIT, hold on a second. I haven't listened to this, but Tom Crean apparently goes off on teams not electing to play. So let's see what.
That's Tom. That's who that is. Tom Crean. I was looking at him earlier.
There's no question about it. I would want to coach. I would want to develop my team. You've got bigger staffs than you've ever had. There's plenty of time for the portal. There's plenty of time to talk to recruits. There's plenty of time to negotiate NIL deals. There's not plenty of time to play. There's not plenty of time to get your players on the floor and give them a chance to get better. There's not plenty of time for guys to continue to play that may never get to play again. And that, to me, is absolutely ridiculous. It's each coach's choice. I get it. But if you take away a chance to play the games, to put your team on the floor, let them opt out. All right, the bowl season has it all the time. Let it happen. Who cares? Give your players and coaches a chance to keep coaching and playing, and don't shortchange. If a guy doesn't want to play, go sit down. If a coach doesn't want to coach, go recruit. But there's got to be enough people to put 5, 6, 7 people on the floor and go play. Makes absolutely zero sense to me.
He just wants a job. That's all that he's selling himself for a job.
I do get it with what the players do though, like them seniors.
Yeah.
Like, that are not going to play professionally anywhere. Like, I mean, go let them go play a couple more games.
Yeah, I wish I could. I want to see like the makeup of the teams that opted out now.
Yeah,
like if they were older guys.
Ole Miss is the only one that I know of.
St. John's.
St. John's.
I'm looking at the bracket now. Indiana State's got a 1 seed.
What about Oklahoma?
Nope, they're not in that.
And Oklahoma.
Oklahoma
LSU.
opted out. LSU's in?
Yep.
4 seed. North Texas.
I like it.
They'll play the Bugs kid from Summerfield. Seton Hall got a 1 seed, so they stayed in. Princeton.
Providence.
Boston College.
This is the Big East Invitational.
Yes.
Xavier.
Wake Forest. Georgia. Shout out Mike White. Tech did not get in. They won't get in the CBI. Ohio State's in. Yeah, that's interesting, though. I mean, there's definitely an argument there because of, like, the older guys, if it's their last shot at it. But at the same time, I figure they probably consult with, like, the team.
Yeah.
Like, they're probably not
Tom
happy
can go,
anyways.
Tom needs to go take a seat. I don't think it's that serious of a topic. It's that now, if we're talking about, like, a team saying, I don't want to play in there, they'd be the 15 seed of the real tournament, that's different. That's when you can get really pissed. But we're talking about the NIT. And we're talking about Ole Miss. I didn't know Ole Miss was even flirting with the regular tournament.
Oh yeah, Chris Beard.
I knew Chris Beard's Chris Beard, but
year one, they won 20-something games this year.
Yeah, well, Beard, he wants to be hitting the portal. That's all that is.
Yeah, Beard's wanting to get out and get the recruit
because he knows he's got bigger goals than what.
Yes,
playing the NIT. Plus, it's Ole Miss. They have money. They're fine. They don't need anything.
I'm looking at their roster. Let's see. Alan Flanagan. I know that name. Auburn. Yeah, there you go. I remember that name.
And Brandon Murray. LSU.
Oh, LSU. He's still in college?
Yes.
My God.
Went from LSU to Georgetown, then...
Then Brakefield.
Oh, they had the Sharp kid from Western Kentucky. 7'6".
Hey.
Papa blocked him. Brandon Murray, my God. How's he only a junior?
He was a freshman on Wade's last year.
Really?
He was a freshman.
I feel like he's been around forever.
With Efton Reed. They were in the same recruiting class.
Okay. So they got some seniors. But I'm sure he probably talked to them. And if they really wanted to play, like, something would have happened, but I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
What's he care? He ain't no connection with them kids.
Chris Beard?
They ain't his recruits.
Well, they
don't care.
They'd come out and say something bad.
Plus,
is
it even Chris Beard's option? Wouldn't it be the athletic director's decision? Kind of like Tech declined the Independence Bowl that year?
Probably.
The coach ain't got no say in none of this, probably.
He probably has an opinion, yeah. But
it's the athletic director's
final
decision at the end of the
yes,
day.
Absolutely.
Well, because you got to think, too, you're losing money on the deal.
Yeah.
Because you get home games.
They've got the booster.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying, but that's why, the AD could step in like, no, we're not going to turn down this ticket money. But
does Green Bay play men's basketball? I feel like I've never seen them play
Probably
men's.
not.
But they're always good at women's every year.
They're
11 seed.
Yes. Yeah.
We're going to do our women's bracket real quick?
Ooh.
No?
I got Caitlin Clark winning the whole thing.
Caitlin Clark versus LSU?
Yeah.
I'd be down. Here's 30-2 UNLV with a 10 seed.
They finished fourth in the Horizon.
Green Bay, the men?
Mm-hmm.
Look at them. How are you 30-2 with a 2 seed?
Looks like a bird.
I don't think I've ever heard
Eagles?
the mascot.
Are they the Eagles?
A Phoenix.
Okay. The Green Bay Phoenix.
Because that makes sense.
Sure.
Okay.
You know the bird is like a phoenix?
Yeah, I know, but still.
It's like a fake animal?
It's a weird one. I don't think of Green Bay with that.
Because you just think about...
It is Green Bay, Wisconsin, huh?
Yeah.
Like, it's not one of them. It's like not a random Green Bay in, like, Virginia. This was fun. It's freaking March.
Shout out to Trades.
Yeah, that was awesome. I can't wait to get that out there. We'll be back Wednesday with another interview. We got another interview lined up for that. And we'll be talking... Will Grambling be on at that time?
Grambling.
That Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Here we go.
5:40 tip.
Yeah. We'll be watching Graham Fam line up Edie. Getting ready.
Coming after that.
I'm ready. I want that so bad. I want it so bad. Screw Montana State. But yeah, that's it.
Go Tigers.
This ain't how it's supposed to be. It should be just you and me.